Hi, so in the early 1960s, a comedian named Tom Lehrer famously said, "I know there are some people who do not love their fellow human beings, and I hate people like that." And I was thinking about that today, just sort of in our current sort of tribalistic climate and going through my Facebook feed. And I want to talk today about the risks you take, and you need to know these risks when you decide that you're one of the good people and these other people are bad people. So by the end of this video, you'll have a sense of like, is that really the way you want to think about things? Is that really the best way to go about things? So there are risks to it. So we're seeing a lot of this lately. I'm seeing a lot of like on my Facebook feed of people who are basically saying these people are bad. Now I kind of lean left politically myself, but I have friends all across the political spectrum. And so my friends on the right are like, oh, these libtards, they're bad people. And my friends on the left are like, oh, these people who support Trump, they're bad people. And we are I think it might be a human thing that we're very, very quick to decide who the bad people are. Those people, there's nothing to understand. I already understand. They're bad people. There's nothing to learn about them. I already know everything I need to know about them. They're bad people. They're just bad people. And the one thing I know is I am not like them. Okay, fine. I mean, it's a free country. You're allowed to think that if you want to. But I want to talk about the risk of that, because here's what's happened. When you decide that you are one of the good people, and coincidentally, you're one of the good people, glad it worked out that way, and but these other people, they're the bad people, what you're doing is you're putting a whole set of behaviors in shadow. You're saying there's a certain set of ways that I am not like. In fact, I could not be like that. That's those people over there. They're like that. They repress dissenting points of view. They don't listen. They're assholes. They push people around. They're mean. They're bad, right? I'm not like that. I'm all sweetness and light. But when you do that, what happens is you've defined yourself as a certain way. You've taken a whole set of the way human beings are, human behaviors, and put them on somebody else. So just know you're doing this when you decide that some other group is a group of bad people. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to start doing those behaviors that the bad people do, but you're not going to see it. And you're not going to see it because you've defined yourself as being incapable of doing it. Because that's what the bad people do. So if I get pushy, or I get mean, or I get dismissive, or I get condescending, or I get if I get unfair, if I get refuse to listen, or whatever these things are, I'm not doing those things. See, that's what the bad people over there are doing. They're doing that. I'm not doing those things. I'm sweetness and light. So this will start to happen, and it starts to build like a secondary self that's completely in shadow inside of yourself, that does all sorts of like mean, repressive, hostile things. All the while you're telling yourself that, I'm not doing those things. So that part of you just grows because you're not being responsible for it. Because, hey, you're not like that. That's other people. So what I'd like to suggest you do is ask yourself, are there other people? Is there a group of people who I have decided are just the bad people, who are deserving of all scorn and contempt and all this kind of stuff? And let yourself kind of ask yourself, am I one of those people who's saying, it's okay to be an asshole to those people because they're bad? Are you becoming one of those people? Because what's happening is you're turning into the people you hate. And you need to kind of step up and say, crap, I don't want to turn into the people I hate. And here's the way out. The way out is see them as people. Actually try to understand, if they're not bad people, why are they doing what they're doing? If they're not bad people, what's their motivation? If they're not bad people, it's like Stephen Covey says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. And if you're listening to me say that and saying, no, but they're the bad people, all right, you're welcome to do that. It's a free country. But what's going to happen is that kind of dark behavior is going to go into shadow for you, and you're going to become more and more bitter and angry and dismissive. I mean, and you're not going to see it. And you're going to wonder why you're surrounded by assholes all the time. And you know what the old saying is, if you meet one asshole in a day, it's them. But if everybody you meet is an asshole, maybe you got something to look at in yourself. So anyway, I know this might be, I'm saying this to you because I care about you. Right? My whole career has been dedicated to helping people and myself get past our shadows. Just the last video or two I put up was all about me stepping into a shadow of somebody I hated and the transformation that happened with that. So yeah, so take a look. Are you defining a whole class or group of people as the bad ones? Because you're getting into danger territory. At the very least, you should know that. Okay, this is Dimitri, signing out.